Hey guys, welcome back to Ballroom Feed. It's another Technique Tuesday, and we're going to focus on the wedding style V-walled stance, and we're going to teach you how to properly lead and dance the forward walks. Let's get right in.
So the forward walk is actually, it's a really simple pattern. So just keep walking forward as she goes backwards here. If we do this going away from you, just kind of traveling. But it's funny, this can be one of the more uncomfortable patterns because of how close we are together and how uncomfortable it could be walking through somebody else, right? So just the most important thing is our alignment to each other. So you can see from the back here that again, we're left aligned of each other. I would practice this first away from each other. In that when I walk, I still walk straight forward both times, but when I go forward my left foot, I'm just barely outside of her. And when I go forward my right foot, I'm trying to go in between her feet. That my right foot is going for the middle of her body, her spine, instead of trying to avoid her and go outside. And then I begin to kind of waddle my way through these forward walks, right?
So the position that we just practiced in, if you couldn't see, is this right here. If we demonstrate just 1 or 2 steps, like this.
So taking really small steps here too, but trying to keep them straight forward. So small steps can make this much easier. I don't have to run down the floor. I can keep it really simple. We can have plenty of space in between us here. And you can see actually if I go from the side here and just take 2 steps and pause, so I just go 1, 2, and I pause right here, that my foot is right next to hers, and there's really not a lot of space. So the margin for error is small, but I want to be here. I don't want to be so wide outside of her and far away.
So another thing is going to be the timing of this, because it's just a forward walk or a backward walk for her and for you. So just make sure you're comfortable with the V-waltz timing. We do have a specific video on the V-waltz timing. We're going to link that down below because that's going to be very helpful for you. But if we just demonstrate it with the timing here, counting in numbers, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, etc. Or 1, hold, 2, hold. So just really making sure that you fill all the time, because normally you might want to walk a little bit faster, right? Especially if it's just forward walks for the guy. Or if she loses balance, she might start kind of taking it backwards. So just get really comfortable with the timing and understanding it. Next thing I do want to talk about is the lady's posture. So walking backwards can be very uncomfortable in the beginning. So you want to make sure that your posture is actually staying upright instead of tiptoeing backwards like this, or kind of falling forward on him, because it's going to look not too good. So the best way to practice this is in this position here. So what we want to do is keep a little bit of tone towards one another. So we have each other's weight here. And as I start to go backwards, I don't want to fall forward on him, and I don't want to take it away. So it's going to be very obvious whatever happens here, just in this position, what's happening in my own weight. But we do actually want to keep this pressure towards him. So when I go, I don't want to run away and then lose him, even if my posture is good, because we do want to maintain the space. So I'm trying my best to maintain this connection to him without falling forward, and of course not taking it away. So this is going to be the best way to practice it and kind of understanding your own posture. But those little tips kind of help you out in terms of like leading and following. Let's take our basic, for example, our hesitation, right? So our first step is the same. We go forward, and then he's going to take me backwards, side, and side. So in order to lead this, he's going to have confidence in his second step. So we can continue going forward. So the energy, instead of stopping me and bringing me the other way, he's going to take it and keep progressing.
Balance is always the key too, right? And we can't say enough that, again, soft knees. And again, soft knees, just if I'm locked out, just breaking the lockness in my legs. I'm not squatting, because there's another level, right? So quite literally, I just break the straightening in my legs, and this is what soft knees is. And I want to keep them soft, even if I change directions, even if I keep walking forward. And it's like having better suspension for your car. I'm having better suspension for my body to stay balanced, even as I transfer or not change directions. Being stiff about this is really uncomfortable as you walk through each other.
So something else that Chris was just doing that was nice is he's kind of keeping the connection of his free foot on the floor, which is maybe not so natural in real life because we don't really glide our feet on the floor. Maybe we do naturally, maybe we don't. But something to help keep balance and help it look really smooth is you can see he's keeping the foot pressure of the free foot underneath him, and he's dragging it right next to his other foot. So again, it's not waddling back and forth, which can look really awkward in this pattern, but also it's going to help keep balance and just make it look a little bit smoother. And it doesn't have to be crazy, but just to get you kind of gliding across the floor in this step, that's going to look really nice.
Because you're creating friction, and you always have 2 points of contact with the floor, where if I just take one step and pick up my foot each time, now I'm balancing on 1 foot at a time. But if I can drive my other foot underneath myself, I've created more balance because there's twice as much of me connected to the floor.
So those are all our basics on how to make it look less awkward and how to lead and follow it from your basic. I hope this helped you guys. And if you do like the V-waltz, we do have plenty more patterns for you that open up a little more exciting in certain ways. And those are all up on our website. So we'll link that below for you. Go check it out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It means the world. And leave us a comment on what you want to see next. And we'll see you again in the next one, guys. Bye.